would love to know now more about like your project and what you're putting together.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's really early days. I think now we're on like 7 episodes, right?
Yeah.
And I took a business model. I kind of copied a lot of this one really famous podcast in America, called Whatever.
Yeah.
Shout out to them guys. But it was to have this, debate style show, and I focus right now is on 3 big topics.
Yeah.
And I focus on one that was really controversial and divided a lot of people. I talk about COVID, and I talk about like the whole vaccinations.
Yeah.
Again, just so that people can see eye to eye. Because and we kind of saw a lot of this, if you lose that ability to talk to people with different opinions, generally the next step is violence. And that's not good for anyone, right?
Yeah.
So this is a big topic which I like to discuss and talk about all the implications of it. And again, I don't think I know it all, but it's something which I want to deepen my understanding on.
Yeah.
Another one we do is on the birth rate in dating. And so far this has been pretty popular. I was kind of already aware, but it seems like there is such a huge disconnect between men and women these days. And I think things like social media is only fueling that and making it worse.
True. I mean, like, it's coming into an idea of like, we're competing against each other instead of understanding that we actually were designed to complete each other.
Yes.
So there are like things that I'm good at. There are things that I'm not good at, which you are good at. So together, if we kind of like just do things together, we can go far. But if I feel like I'm better than you, first, I'm not listening. Second, I'm into the I know it all type of mindset.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to have someone or another opinion kind of like just running around.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
I think, there's a lot of phrases like the war on masculinity.
Yeah.
And you've also got the rise of feminism as well.
Yeah.
And it would seem we're in this situation like we are in competition with each other. It seems women are taking on more masculine traits, and because of the war on masculine, men are taking on more feminine traits. So you've got this power struggle between both genders right now, and you're right, we should be working in harmony, not fighting against each other.
Yeah, true. So what do you like more about the process of, your show and putting people together or even putting topics together?
I love that we go straight into these deep conversations, right? These are conversations that you won't necessarily even have with your best friends.
Sure.
And yet I've created this space where we'll get complete strangers in the room and we'll go straight into it. So it's been really interesting for me. Like I say, I really want to understand these things and understand different perspectives.
Yeah.
To find out if there is an easy win here. How can we fix this? How can we better our societies?
Yeah.
And hey, like if it makes even the smallest impact, I'll consider that a win, right? So yeah, I think I've loved it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's really amazing and beautiful that you get to meet, completely, strangers and sit with them and have like a deep conversation. So it's like you tap into what they're up to and what is inside of that person, which is lovely.
This podcast is brought to you by Podcast Inc., the best support partner for your podcasting journey. Ready to elevate your podcasting game? Contact us today and let's make your podcasting dreams a reality.